me. Aaron Donald is that dude. RC, talk to me. Is it Super Bowl or bust for the LA Rams?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Anything less is unacceptable. Anything less for the Los Angeles Rams this year is a failure. This is a team that went all the way in. You get Matthew Stafford for one reason. You said that what Jared Goff was capable of doing was not enough. Well, all Jared Goff did as a Pro Bowl quarterback a few years back is get you to a Super Bowl. You felt like he wasn't enough to get you over the hump. So you give up Jared Goff. You give up first-round picks to get Matthew Stafford. So he was brought there to bring a ring and nothing else. And then you think about the Von Millers. You think about going out and getting Odell Beckham Jr. You have done everything you possibly could to make this rendition, this team, the best team the Los Angeles Rams have had, the most star power that has ever been on the field in Los Angeles, and you have to go win it now. If you lose to San Francisco, if you lose in the Super Bowl, it is all a failure for Sean McVay, for Matthew Stafford, for Les Snead, for the Aaron Donalds of the world, and now the pressure is put on you because you're playing a division opponent.
Looks like RC
Game at home in order to host the Super Bowl at home.
Acho?
Hey, RC. I got this for you, RC. You said that you get Matthew Stafford for one reason. I would disagree. I would say you get Matthew Stafford for two reasons. For now, to win now, but also for the future. Matthew Stafford is 33 years old. Let me say that again because I had to look it up. I didn't believe it until I saw it. He's 33 years old. Tom Brady is way past 33. Matthew Stafford, in a lot of ways, is in his prime. And so it is not Super Bowl or bust this year by any means. You have the team in place. You have the roster in place. You have the quarterback in place, not just for now, but also for the future. If Matthew Stafford was on his last leg, if he didn't have any more arm left in him, if he didn't have talent around him now, but also young talent around him that can grow around him, guys like Cooper Kupp, guys like Robert Woods, who will be coming back from injury for the future, then you could say it's Super Bowl or bust. But it is not. Matthew Stafford has exceeded expectations. There were a lot of people early in the season that said the Rams will be in the Super Bowl. Then there was that losing streak we saw in the middle of the season. People started doubting. We started talking about the Dallas Cowboys, started talking about the Arizona Cardinals, started talking about all these teams, and we went to sleep. We woke up, and now the Rams are knocking on the door of the Super Bowl. They have already done, and Matthew Stafford has done what he has set out to do. He said, I want to come and play in prime time games and show my talents to the world. Not in Detroit, to the world. What has he done? He's come and he's played in prime time games and shown his talent to the world. He wanted to go and win a division that he didn't do in Detroit. Now he came to LA and he won a division. He wanted to go and win playoff games. He came and won playoff games. And last but not least, RC, you said it best. We were talking on Get Up not too long ago. You said you feel like it's the LA Rams year. With that throw that was made against Tampa Bay to Cooper Kupp right before overtime, it's hard not to say that this is not their year. And so for me, I think they will win. Let me just put that out there, but it is not Super Bowl or bust for the LA Rams.
No, Sam, why don't you stop it? I mean, sometimes I wonder about you, my brother. Sometimes I wonder about you. You cannot, listen, man. You cannot have Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady out of the way, and you can't get to the Super Bowl because Jimmy Garoppolo was standing in front of you. Let me repeat myself. You cannot have Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady out of the way. All right, you already took out Kyler Murray and Tom Brady. Aaron Rodgers is out of the way, and you can't get to the Super Bowl because porn star Jimmy is behind center. It just can't happen. It just can't happen. Okay, I mean, it's just that simple. And you need to don't put your finger up. I listen to you and your gibberish right there. You know better, Sam Acho, because you know football. You need to stop that nonsense. I know Deebo Samuels can ball. I love him. I know George Kittle can ball, second best tight end, maybe third best tight end in football, as far as I'm concerned. I know all of that. This defense is real. Kyle Shanahan and his play calling and the way he really patrols Jimmy Garoppolo. All of that stuff has been sensational. There's no doubt about it. Because I think if Kyle Shanahan was coaching a few teams, they might be the ones in the AFC or in a conference championship game en route to the Super Bowl because that's how good I think he has been. But in the end, if you're Matthew Stafford, and you got Cam Akers back, and you got Odell Beckham Jr., and you got Cooper Kupp looking like, I don't know what the hell he's looking like, but my God, it's lethal, okay? And then you look at their defense with Aaron Donald, with Jalen Ramsey in the secondary, with all the cats in between, with Sean McVay as your head coach and calling plays, you cannot turn around if you're Matthew Stafford. If this was Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady, even that you was going up in a conference championship game, that would be different. I get you. I would even shove aside all the expectations that we had about the Rams coming into the season, because we know that Rodgers and Tom Brady, for the most part, are equalizers. Tom Brady during the postseason, Aaron Rodgers during the regular season now. But in the end, Jimmy Garoppolo is the one that stops you. By the way, 3 weeks after spanking you in L.A. on this same home field, he outplayed you that day. He made more big plays than Matthew Stafford that day. It happens a second time with a conference championship on the line? Hell no. The Rams cannot lose this game. It is a Super Bowl appearance or bust. Maybe not a Super Bowl championship, because you might be going against Patrick Mahomes. But it's definitely Super Bowl appearance.
No, that's not true.
Or bust.
Stephen A, it doesn't matter who they're going against. Jared Goff got you that. This team was put together to win the Super Bowl, not to just get there. They're not there to just compete. They're not there to just participate. This team has to win it all, because that's what Sean McVay said. Sean McVay goes to Les Snead and says, you know what? We need one more piece. And he goes out and gets Matthew Stafford. He gives up Jared Goff for him. He gives up picks for him. But then you get Odell Beckham Jr., which is a perfect replacement for Robert Woods.
I want to respond to you on that.
Now you have Cam Akers back. You have all of these pieces put together when you go get Von Miller to win now.
Hold on.
If you get to the championship,
hold on.
You got it.
Let me come to you.
You got it.
Sean McVay, offensive background, correct? Offensive background, correct? Yep. What we really hold against them is that when he went to the Super Bowl, they scored 3 points. If Sean McVay goes to the Super Bowl, right, and Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp and the crew are balling, and they drop 35. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.